sir.
Welcome back to more Horizon Zero Dawn Very Hard No Death playthrough, and it is main mission time. The Field of the Fallen is what we're going to do next. We were supposed to help Aaron, but Aaron, you know, he was able to take care of the monsters all by himself. We are going to look for his sister, I believe. So why don't we do that? And if we can have some help on the way, that would be nice, but apparently not. Health? Health? Because we just fought Redmaw, you know. That was, that took a lot of my resources. So, and a lot of my health, thankfully. We did not die, so...
These are helpful. Bitter, though. What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Do I need to worry about you? What happened to your sister?
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men? But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. Or maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day, and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Ert.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Karja threat, I don't know.
Why would the Shadow Karja do this?
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Merridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
All right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
Sure, I'll follow you, Aaron.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the club. Almost there.
I think... yeah, there is an ancient vessel that we can get.
Alright, this is it. Where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please. I need to find the bastards that did this.
There must be Shadow Karja armor. Strange. Not a scratch on it. A Shadow Karja spear. It's perfectly sharp. Never seen action. Those bloodstains, not the kind that would go around a corpse. They look like smears. Arrows scattered there. They look good as new. Never fired. These look like drag marks. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
Well, what do you think happened? I'm sure not what they were told. Or what they were led to believe happened there. I want more health. If I can get it.
Never know when I might need these.
That is very true, Aloy. That is very true. Because we always get ourselves into danger now, don't we? Oh, I can see the marks here now very clearly. That's down there. Where are we? Wow.
There's more to this. And we're gonna figure it out.
Is Aaron talking to me? Because I can't hear him. What? The ancient vessel is right here? No having to look for it? So this is ancient vessel number 9 out of 12. Which is a miracle considering that Jomei. Oh, we have our first set complete. Nice. We also have our first flower set complete, so we have a few things that we can trade in. I already traded in the Nuke figurines. We can get a few more of those too. Alright.
Can't be too prepared.
That is true. I have the wrong bow equipped. Damage, damage. Fire. I think.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asuram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
Time to fight!
Okay.
Let's show them how we do things! Jesse!
You got me.
Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Ha! Ravager.
Or anything else?
Long arrow.
See what happens when you pick a fight with the best.
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
Well, let's find out. Where's your buddy? Pretty sure that I didn't kill you so far apart from each other. Mercenary. Well, I can get up there, so let's get up there. If there's anything to find up here. Doesn't look like it, eh?
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
Okay. Was clue number 1. Already looked at that.
Those rocks, they're shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before. What are those leather straps? Armor straps, cut with a knife. And a rock with blood on it. So much blood. A lot of people died here. A massacre.
Okay.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but it must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory. But it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Merridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa. Go back to Merridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
Alright. Field of the Fallen. That wasn't too hard. I thought it was going to take longer. Now we have a new quest, into the Borderlands. Okay. Merridian. Merridian it is. Did I read that right? I have a feeling that I didn't read that right. A quest rewards into the Borderlands. Yay! You know, this morning when I woke up, I was thinking about what game to play next on my channel. And I was thinking about doing that series, Let's Remember, according to the games that we are going to have in the future.
I have no problem.
And Borderlands 3 is one
Everyone
of them.
needs a splash
so maybe
of color in their
remembering.
lives.
Oh,
Come,
hold on.
let's talk it over.
Ah, you're back. Did you bring me something lovely?
Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
So I can get that.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Borderlands is coming out maybe, I don't know when, Borderlands 3, Destiny 2, The Last of Us Part 2. The Witcher 3 already came out, and I have never played The Witcher 1 or 2.
Yes. I remember you. Did you find the vessels I seek? Yes, yes. Trade quickly. I have work to do. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Ah, you're everything.
Nice. I would prefer purple.
Thing I'm not.
But that's okay.
Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
Where do I have to go? There.
Amazing.
No. Oh.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Murad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram gets special treatment, and now Outlanders from the savage east. What interest could the Sun King have in her?
Passed by some Outlander woman? Unacceptable. I've been here for 2 hours, and Miss Nora goes to the front of the line.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
I see.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Merridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Merridian and butcher its people. Then she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies. I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
The killers who attacked the Nora. I've discovered that they're a faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient weapons. Machines that corrupt and control other machines. They want to use them to strike Merridian.
What you're saying echoes reports I've received from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group. Corrupted machines across the land. When will this attack come, do you know?
I'm not exactly sure.
And we will do what we can to prepare. But in the meantime, Ursa is my highest priority. Please, help me find her.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Merridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans and the Claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
Well?
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Of course, of course. What do we have here? A glyph, probably. Yes. Seems like the king was doing some reading himself. The founding of Merridian. We are Karja. In us is the blood of those led by Ahriman from persecution and pursuit so long ago. Out of the far savage east we came, guardians of a treasure greater than land or metal, the leaves of the old ones. Ahriman found the leaves in a ruin picked out by a beam of sunlight, and he recognized at once their importance. Within was etched the first teachings of how to observe the sun, to recognize its guidance, and to understand the place of man. From out of the leaves came the first glyphs, the first writing, so our knowledge could last longer than voices. But when our forefathers offered to share this gift, they were driven out by those they had once called tribesfolk. These ones feared to have the light of knowledge brought to bear on their ignorance, or were jealous of its power. And so began the long wandering of our people, trusting only that the sun would guide them and deliver them from the barbarian tribes. The path was hard and marked by the stones of families who fell along the wayside, even Ahriman's own. The persecution was unceasing from those without purpose, only the desire to debase and destroy. But the faith of the Karja was rewarded with a distant vision, a tower like a solid ray of the sun, holding on the horizon flashing. Even as their enemies descended upon them, Ahriman followed the flight of the Glinthawks, leading his people through looming canyons and teeming jungles. Again they saw the tower, so close now it seemed to reach to the very sun itself, and they saw that the Glinthawks perched upon it. Beheld in the light of the sun, the tower, the spire, cast its long shadow upon a mesa across the verdant valley. Ahriman knew he had found a haven for the tribe, as this was a place shunned by those without his faith, who cowered from the magnificence of the spire or the shining feathers of the Glinthawks. He named this place Merridian from a passage in the leaves, and the tribe settled in the protection of the great mesa. They found the site was blessed in every respect, carving their cliff houses from the bounteous resources, and in time from the red rock of the mesa itself, crowning it with the first columns of the city of the sun. Truly the sun gave much to the descendants of the forefathers, granting Meridian great harvest and prosperity, and the bounds of the sundom for as far as its light touched. In the time seeing Meridian shielded us from the dark arrows and plot of our foes, other foreigners brought trade and tribute. Holy Meridian without spire and sun, there would be no Meridian, but now and forevermore it stands as monument to both, and the glory of Ahriman and the founders is reflected anew in each Sun King of the radiant line and the noble house of the Sun Court. Okay. Fine. Seems like I counted the glyphs wrong. But that's okay. Where do you want me to go? Very, very far away, apparently, but there's more reading to do. The Sun Kings. The Chronicle of the Sun Kings. The founder Ahriman, who guided our forefathers from the shadows of the savage east into the fastness of the Mesa Valley, and who, reading the signs of the sun and shadow both, delivered them to the site of Holy Merridian. The bounteous Amavad, who oversaw the clearing and sowing of the royal maizelands, so that none who walked in the sun's favor should go hungry again, who cut back the jewel to claim the rich east estate lands for the first houses of the Sun Court. The far-seeing Sadahaim, who expanded the sun's dominion to the north, south, and east, setting a gate at Bright Market Harbor, and who before the sun and its highest proclaimed these lands would be known as the Carter Sundom. So by the light it was good. Generous Jah Adan, who stocked the metal markets with the spoils of his own trampler hunts, and who allowed trade from north and south, even permitting outlanders to give the gift of the counting glyphs so they might understand more than simple barter. Zaravad, the pilgrim Sun King, whose tower was raised to the top of the Ridge of Wheels, and who crossed the great waters of the daybreak, so the Sundom might extend even ever further, and to honor the this passage had the great blazon arch raised on the far shore. Bold Arif, who saw the sun passing into the west as a challenge, and forged after it with a great army, to be pushed back 3 times at the great canyonlands that would be known as the Daunt, until on the 4th time his cohort broke through and were vanished in the lands beyond. Prudent Bazadit, who had the mantle of his fallen brother thrust upon him suddenly, who ordered the construction of the fortress of Sunfall and the garrison and Blazon Arc, declaring the land beyond in the forbidden west where only the sun may go. Kuvadin, the returner, who strove to bring civilization to the savage east, but returned after many strenuous endeavors, saying it was no longer fit for the people of the sun, and called for the building of great towers and walls so this white land might be observed safely. Ranan, the firebird, who saw Sundom suffer unprovoked attack by the Tenakath horde, and who, against the protests of his advisors, accompanied his army to confront them. Under the sun he claimed victory, though he was so greatly scarred he wore his blazing helmet from that day. Nahasis, who was a hunter as much as a Sun King, and called for the proudest men of the noble houses to prove themselves in competition beneath the sun, and that those who felled the greatest machines would be situated as the first sun hawk and hawk of the hawks of the hunter's lodge. The illuminated Marzid, who the sun visited with visions so vivid and grand, he commissioned many statues and frescoes of his visage in Merridian, and for his summer palace in Sunfall had the great citadel razed, where he remained painting until he took deathly ill from his own pigments. He was elder brother of Marzid, who decreed each family with a subtitle, with a suitable male child, should submit that child in service of the sundoms, then depleted ranks, and had the artisans turn their attention from work of art to outfitting each soldier of the sun with the very finest armor, halberd and bow. Jiran, who in his early years was a strong sun king defending the sundom from the encroachment of other tribes and the derangement of the machines, but who became greatly addled and ordered the spilling of much blood in the sun's name, threatened to bring a twilight time upon us, about the liberator. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else here for me to see. So, where are we going? We're going very far away, to places where we have not been before. Okay. So, this looks like it's going to be a long episode, people. Because there is a corrupted zone on the way. I had a feeling that I had to go up there. There's a Banuk figure. There are 2 metal flowers. No. There's 1 metal flower. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, number 1. Let's go and get that campfire.
I'll check it out later.
Close to the corrupted zone, which is our second before last. I think. Yeah, it should be 9 out of 10 out of 11. Corrupted zone. Oh yeah, I can see. What's going on here? So, this is corrupted zone. Yes, 10 out of 11 indeed. What? I don't want to fight you. This is a very, very bad idea. Considering that I don't remember how to defeat them, but they have to be defeated eventually anyway, so... Where are you, rock breakers? Freeze. The body is weak to freeze. There's some tear damage that we could do. Okay. Where is my freeze bow? damage. That's okay. I'll put that on. That is terrible. Is there nothing that I can do that is going to get that thing killed more quickly? Machine. Yeah, I need to shoot off those components. Also, we need more damage, but that is not going to be enough. Retreating here. Stop being so annoying. so well for me. At the amount of chill water I'm using to bring that thing down. Stop it. Come on, big guy. Okay, component down, that's not bad. I really don't know if the chilling is doing absolutely anything. Monsters down! With, you know, a lot of
useful
sweat and blood. Poor Aloy. Okay. Yeah, let's go for that because I do need more stuff, and then let's remember not to go after rug breakers, corrupted rug breakers, ever again. That was a stupid ass idea. Oh, there were two. I could have made them fight each other. I just realized that. But okay. Anywho's. Wow. The armor is clinking. Did I loot you? Really? Weren't you supposed to give me something purple? Did it give me something purple? Looks like it. Anyways. Guys. Still have a long way to go. I still want to get that Banuk figurine and the metal flowers. So, I am going to save at that fire campfire over there. And I'm going to wrap this one up. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button below. comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.